Hello everyone, this is my second video on the admissions to Italian universities for the academic year 2026 and 2027. The purpose of these videos is to help you to apply in Italian universities without the help of any consultant or agent. In my first video, I showed you and explained you how to search universities and relevant programs on the platforms like Google and University. Now in this video, I will guide you on the documents requirement. Getting documents right is the difference between an application and acceptance letter. So in this video, I will guide you through the mandatory and optional documents requirements for admission in bachelor's and master programs in Italy for the academic year 2026. So first, let's briefly record the admission process to Italian universities. As I explained you previously, you can find the link in the description that generally Italian universities follow one or two paths. So first discuss the universities that follow two-step process. So some universities in some universities you submit your documents directly to the university for pre-evaluation. You then wait for the university decision, and sometimes a few universities also may conduct a brief interview to assess your profile. So in the second step, if the university gives you a positive decision during the first step such that they give you an offer letter or admission offer, then you must proceed with the pre-enrollment on the University platform. So this is a mandatory step. So once you apply on the university, then university will validate your application, and once your application is validated, then your application or pre-enrollment summary is being digitally sent to the Italian embassy in your home country, allowing you to proceed with your visa. Whereas in some universities simplify this process, and you only need to apply or directly apply through University platform as a single mandatory step. So always check the admission process of your desired university first, as I explained you in my previous video that how to search universities and programs and their requirement. Then move to the documents requirement, which is the main topic of this video. So we will start by looking at the mandatory documents that is mandatory for every international student. So in mandatory documents, a clear scanned copy of your valid identity documents such as passport is required for the admission process, and this is also essential for the visa process as well. So once you have a plan to apply in Italian university or any other international university, then you should have a valid identity document. Then next we have educational documents. In the educational documents, if you are applying for only a bachelor degree program, then you should have a high school diploma that should prove that you have at least 12 years of education. But if you are applying for the master degree, not for the bachelor degree, then you should also have the transcript of your bachelor degree and the certificate of your bachelor degree, such as the degree of your bachelor education. Then the next important document is your CV. So your CV must be designed specifically for the academic admission, highlighting your educational achievements, skills, technical skills, and any relevant research or volunteer work, and which is important for the admission and not important for the job search purpose. Then the next mandatory document is the statement of purpose, also known as motivational letter. So a powerful document to express your interest in the specific program. So this will give you a chance to convince the admission committee that why you are interested and why you are a perfect candidate for their program. So these are the mandatory documents that you should have while applying to Italian universities. Now let's next check some optional documents, but there are also sometimes very crucial documents, not always optional. So these are the optional in the sense that some universities demand these documents, one or more of these documents, and some universities do not demand these documents. Let's say first is the English proficiency certificate. So sometimes a few universities very strictly demands any of these English proficiency exam, but some universities also accept that if your language of teaching in your previous education or university is English, then they also accept the university proficiency letter. But even university doesn't demand these documents, but having these English proficiency documents will give you a massive advantage over the other candidates. Then the second document is the letter of recommendation. So some universities may demand it and some do not. Some universities do not demand it. So usually this letter from a professor or academic supervisor, and these documents also strengthen your application for the admission competition. Then the next is also experience letter. If you have some working or job experience, then you can also present this document as your supporting document. And moreover, some universities also demand toll tax specifically for the bachelor admission. So as I previously explained you that you should check the requirement of the university. So if they demand the talk test, then you should have the talk test before your admission, and sometimes they also give you the time to provide the result of talk test within some specific deadline. Similarly, for some courses, specifically for art, design, and architecture program, they demand for syllabus and the course description, and which is they just check that that you fit to the requirement of their course. Then the next is about the application fees. So normally most Italian universities do not charge any application fees, but recently some universities have started to charge a fees of from 10 euro to 20 euro, 30 or 40 euro, but some universities still do not require an application fees. So this is a brief introduction or brief guidance about the documents requirement if you are interested to apply for admission in Italy for the academic year 2026. So it is important to prepare your documents well in advance, and if you have any question you can write in the comment box.